Hey, what's up, y'all? Sorry, I'm replying to something real fast. Spider, what's good? Yeah. Let me explain the camera angle. It's more than usual. He said limited edition ordered. I feel you, fam. 150. I feel you. That's solid. That's solid, brother. Yeah. Right on, brother. I was watching this 70s movie. The way they talk is mad funny. Oh, wow. Oh, this chick says she nauseous. Uh-oh, y'all know what that mean, right? Yo, Wes, what's good? All right, let me get into the topic. But before I get into the topic, let me explain. Yeah, he said, right on, Jive Turkey. Give me 5, blood. They talk is funny. Anyway, the reason I got the camera angle like this is because I'm at a new job location. Due to the nonsense that's been taking place and going on, people posting my job and all that, I had to notify my job about what was happening and get transferred to a new location. All right, so I don't want to die, so I had to move my location, so I can't show where I'm at no more, so people can't figure out where I transferred to. Okay, so anytime I do riding with Jimmy's, I can't show the background any longer in the videos because apparently people have been tracking me down through the backgrounds in the videos, and I don't know what they plan on doing, but they were talking about my job, man. They was posting my job, dog. So they come to my old job, they won't find me there, dog. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I digress. So let's get into the topics at hand, man. Yo, what's good, Wagos, man? Let's get into the topics at hand. First of all, let's talk about Xbox first before we talk about God of War. Yes, it got a release date. God of War is now being scheduled for release on April 23rd. Okay, so that is the release date for God of War. Now, let's talk about Xbox, and then we're going to talk about God of War because this kind of correlates. I didn't see 420. I saw 423. If today's the 23rd, then it's the 20th. What's today's date? Yeah, today's the 23rd. Okay, so I'm wrong. It is the 20th. My fault. 420. Yeah, it's April 20th. All right, so let's get into it, man. Xbox One has announced that their exclusive games will be coming to Game Pass day one. They also show Sea of Thieves, Crackdown, and what was the other game that they showed? They showed 3 games, but pretty much Sea of Thieves will be, at least the advertisement announcement will be a day one release on Game Pass. Now, I'm not going to say I told you so, but I do want to say I told you guys that Microsoft needed to do that. Now, this is going to make a few people upset. Game Pass is dope for Xbox. I'm going to just tell you now. I'm about to fanboy for that Game Pass. But anyway, I just want to say this real quick. The reason that this is a good thing. Xbox needed this so that people could sell, focus on buying the console. They didn't have too many games. Nev, what's good? Yo, Jenkins, what's good? Hannibal, what's up? They needed this to sell the console because, let's be honest, when people buy an Xbox, they don't buy an Xbox thinking, hey, you have a bunch of games. Now they can buy an Xbox and they can get all the exclusives with a monthly subscription. This is the way I think most games are going to end up going because they talked about this in 2013 being something that was going to be a thing for these new consoles. So I think with the 9th generation, we're going to see this more often with games. You're going to see Sega do this. You're going to see Capcom do this. EA is already doing it. I think a lot of publishers are going to start doing this digital stuff with their games. All right? But anyway, supposedly State of Decay was the other game. So supposedly Crackdown, State of Decay 2, and Sea of Thieves were the 3 games that they showed, and they were saying going forward that Games Pass is going to start having all of the Xbox One exclusive titles available day one in the Games Pass, which I said in the podcast multiple times. I think Microsoft needs to do that with Crackdown. And I think they need to start doing that in order to push people towards buying the console. If I know I could buy a PlayStation and get all their games for $10 a month, I would have no problem going out there and buying me a PlayStation if I don't already own one. So I do actually think that this is going to help the Xbox generate sales. Now, let's get into the conspiracy theory part of this because a lot of people are going to probably start catching on to this. I think Microsoft also did this to manipulate, and this is not a bad thing because I'm using the word manipulate. Manipulate is not a bad thing. It's just it's a word. Microsoft is actually doing this to get a foot up on PlayStation, or a foot up period, as far as digital sales go, software sales. Because the way the Game Pass works is if you download the game, it's now in your library. So every time somebody downloads a game from the Game Pass, it counts that you brought the game. It goes to your games that you own. However, the way it works is you can't play it. You cannot play the game unless you have the Game Pass subscription active. Just like when you got games with gold, it says you own the game, but you can't play it unless you have a gold membership. So the way the Game Pass works is exactly the same. So everybody who downloads Sea of Thieves, that download is going to count towards a digital sale for the game because it now goes into your library as a game you own, whether you have the Games Pass or not. What the difference is if you don't have Game Pass active, when you go to click on the game, it won't boot up. It's going to tell you need a subscription. It's going to direct you towards buying a subscription to play it. So pretty much what's happening is the Games Pass is giving you the game and also giving you access to play it. So Microsoft pulled a power move right there. So every time somebody downloads a game from the Game Pass library, you just purchase the game. Now you just pay for the monthly subscription access to get it. So that was so smart. Yeah, someone blocked him? Why they blocked him? Someone got blocked? What did he say? Yeah, I don't think you need to block him, man. Unblock him because he ain't doing. As long as he's not doing nothing, don't block him unless they say something crazy. Yeah, don't block them for saying facts. Yeah, don't block. You don't gotta block nobody unless they say something crazy. If you see they say something crazy, block them. Cause I don't know, man. They got Gaming Lives Matter as my adversary, or I'm his adversary on that wiki page. But anyway, I digress. I don't want to get off topic. You blocked on a WWP chat for a year. You must have did something crazy, fam. You must have did something crazy to be blocked, because, you know, certain people, if you say something or do something, you getting axed. Oh, Lord, she told me she missed me. Anyway, let me close that. I don't even want to talk. Let me mute this, too, so I can hear. So, anyway, I digress. Back to the topic. So, yeah, Xbox Game Pass is pretty much going to allow you ownership of the game. So, this now means that Sea of Thieves can be purchased for $10. Yes, you can play Sea of Thieves. If it has good multiplayer, you'll probably continue your subscription. There will be a disc for all of these games. But you can now, if you own an Xbox, you can now play these games for $10 a month. All of the Xbox exclusives that are coming out this year. The 3 major titles. And the 3 major titles, of course, are State of Decay, Sea of Thieves, and Crackdown 3. When is this Crackdown 3 game coming out? Who knows? Yeah, well, it can leave Game Pass, but the thing about Game Pass is this, right? Xbox exclusives in Game Pass, I don't think you're going to see any Xbox exclusives leave because they own that. So that's gonna be like the creme de la creme of the Game Pass, having the Xbox exclusives. Remember, this is the reason I said they should do it. If you know Xbox is going to put all their games in the Game Pass, you're going to keep that subscription. So now not only are you paying for Xbox Gold, you're paying for Xbox Gold and Game Pass, because remember, if you buy Game Pass and you want to go online, you still need a Gold membership. So this is Microsoft's way of double dipping on you. And that way, if you buy the console, you don't have to necessarily go out and buy any games unless you want to play multiplats, which they have a good amount of those on there as well. You now have the console and access to over 100 games. He said they could have did better with the fighting pits in Shadow of War. Not really. That's Shadow of War is pretty much Shadow of Mordor, man. That's how the fighting pits are, man. That's how it is in every game. It's definitely riding with Jimmy because I'm in the car, man. I'm in the car. If I drive, it's going to be hard for me to do these driving too, because like I said, I can't put the camera facing up no more. I can't show where I'm at. You know, like I told y'all, people was finding my job, posting my job and all that. I had to get a transfer from my job, and I said I got to be stationary, or when I'm driving, I got to be like this when I talk to y'all, because I can't show where I'm at anymore. You know what I mean? I got to be low key, man. I'm on the run, man. I'm fighting for my life out here. Yeah, they said they pulling up on me, man. That's word on the street, man. People know where I work at. I saw the tweet. They posted my job. I saw it, so I can't sit here and lie, man. I had to go to my job and tell them what was happening. I said, look, man, some dudes on the internet is telling me they're gonna come to my job and kill me, dog. I need witness protection, B. I need witness protection. I'm telling on everybody, but nobody from Harlem, B. I said, yeah, man. I'm telling on everybody, but nobody from Harlem, B. Not my people, man. Everybody but my people. Everybody eats. Said my last video couldn't hit 1,000 views. I need drama to survive. That's probably true, man. That's probably true. I probably do need drama to survive. But yo, guess what though? You know those watch time hours? I got those though. I got those watch time hours. I got that 6 months worth of watch time hours in the last 28 days though. In the last 2 weeks, even though my channel's dead. But I agree, my channel's definitely dead. I agree. But anyway, I digress though. Yeah, man, so I'm in witness protection right now, man. I can't show where I'm at no more. You know what I mean? I can't show where I'm at no more, man. But, yeah, so moving right along to the God of War situation now. So, he said it's why half of y'all are here. Now, moving on to the God of War situation now, man. And, once again, now we got to get into the nonsense. Why did Sony do that to Xbox, B? Why did Sony do this to Xbox, B? Why did Sony release the God of War announcement the same day that Xbox announced the Games Pass, man? Why Sony can't let Xbox live, B? Why they gotta do that to my Xbox, dog? Why y'all Sony people gotta pray for Xbox downfall like that, B? Sony was out here holding on to this release date, and they waited until Xbox made a ultra huge announcement, and then they pulled down their pants and took a dump right on it. Why y'all do that, B? He said 420 about to be lit. He made a 420 donation. Thank you. That's kind of fire, that donation. But why Sony always got to do that? Now look, before people go out there and say, Jimmy, they ain't do that. How you know they did that? Listen, I'm explaining to you how I know they did this on purpose. And I don't want to hear people telling me they didn't do this. Sony did this on purpose. I'm going to tell you how I know they did it. The release date for God of War is April 20th. Meaning, remember what I told y'all before. People, I'm about to tell you. I'm about to show y'all how marketing works. In order to market something, you usually want 90 days. So the fact that Sony released it on the 23rd means that they knew on Sunday. They knew on Sunday, which was the 20th. Let me make sure I got the date right. I'm going to tell you the day that they knew about this announcement. I'm going to tell you the day that they knew for sure about this announcement. I want to make sure I got the calendar out so I could show y'all how Sony work. All right, Saturday. Sony knew Saturday that they had a release date for the 20th of April for God of War. They waited because they must have known something was going to be announced today from Xbox. They waited till today when Microsoft made their announcement and came right on top of that and shitted on it with God of War's release date, which they know everybody wanted. So, I ain't gonna lie to you, Nev. I'm sorry, but Lobo, April 20th being Lobo Day, nah, we not jacking that, B. We don't care, dog. It's Xbox and PlayStation. PlayStation and Xbox. It's Nintendo Switch or no cardboard. But nobody cares about the cardboard, man. We already know God of War is gonna dump all over that cardboard. I ain't gonna lie though, I can't say that. Nintendo's weird. They might do like 1 million cardboard units. I don't know. But I actually didn't know Lobo was the 20th. Lobo is already dropping on the charts. People who pre-ordered it, it's already dropping. So we got to see. He said, Jimmy, you're not trying to be a robot. The only time I'm trying to be a robot is if I'm in virtual reality or if I smoke me some angel dust. So neither of those two things are going to happen. So nah, I don't want to be a robot. You know what I like doing in VR? Shooting. I love shooting games in VR. Those shooting games are mad fun. London Heist is amazingly fun. Man, I have so much fun. That's like back in the day when I used to be in the arcade. It feels like they captured that moment. But back to the PlayStation and Xbox situation. So Xbox made a huge announcement. They said they're going to be dropping all of their games on Games Pass. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you guys. The Games Pass is worth getting if you have an Xbox. I've been playing mad games. That I meant to play on the Xbox, and I'm getting to play them for $10. And the Games Pass is wonderful. I download the games right to my hard drive. It's in my library just like any other game. I click it and play it. The only difference is behind the paywall of $10. Now, what I think Microsoft is going to end up doing, my personal opinion is, I think they're going to raise the price of that Games Pass. I think they're definitely going to do that. And I noticed that they make you pay monthly. I didn't see an option to pay yearly like you could for Gold. So I think the reason they're doing that monthly thing without giving you a lock-in is because they plan on raising the price once they start bringing premium games to that service. Because what I noticed about the games in the Games Pass is that they're kind of old. So if the games came out in 2013, some of the hits from 2013 is in there. Some of the hits from 2014 is in there. Nothing current. So with this announcement, I'm thinking they're going to raise the price since they're going to start bringing premium games in there. But I'm going to be honest. The Games Pass is so good. As long as they don't go to $20, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. But, yeah. So let's talk about God of War. The story trailer came out. Of course, there's no spoilers I could give you other than what was in the trailer. So we pretty much find out that Kratos is in another realm. We got to figure out how we got there. We got to find out what's going on. And we know we'll get the answer to that on April 20th. So the announcement was made. God of War is officially announced. And we here, man. So Xbox is coming through with exclusives. Coming straight to the console, Games Pass Digital. And, you know, we're going to get God of War on the 20th. This is kind of amazing. I'm not surprised they pushed the game back, but I'm actually surprised that they announced it the way they did. God of War in April, Spider-Man in Detroit coming in May and June. We'll see, man. I don't know, man. Spider-Man should be ready when God of War is ready, but I know they won't release the games close together because that's one of the big titles. That'll be great. Companies need to start taking advantage of summer. People like to be off for the summer, man, in the business, man. People don't want to be working in the summer just like you don't want to be in school in the summer. So that's why summer times be a little slow. He said Spider-Man should be done. Well, listen, Spider-Man should be done just like God of War is done. So the reason they're not releasing is obviously some kind of strategy. He said, get back on the Division. Like I said, I haven't played the Division since 1.6 update. That's the last time I got on it. And honestly, I probably need some running partners so I could get my stuff together. Xbox Games Pass is crazy. Game changer. Definitely a game changer in my opinion as well. I think it's a great service. I actually wish PlayStation had that too. Instead of that PS Now. It destroys that. Now, you know, this is not me trying to get into no console or nonsense. It's just keeping it a stack with y'all. It is really good. It's really good. It's a really good service. The minute I saw it, I liked it. That's a good question in the chat. People were saying that the Games Pass is on PC. And I don't remember seeing that. So if anybody could let me know about that, that would be great. Because on Twitter, somebody was saying that it's on PC, and I don't remember that. Now, here's where things get a little interesting, right? Xbox One Play Anywhere games are in the library, so doesn't that mean that you should be able to play them on the PC if you have the subscription? Because, see, this is where it gets funny, because you could download a virtual Xbox One to your PC with Windows 10. We all know that. And Games Pass should be in there, so you should be actually play these games. So that's something I want to know about. That's very interesting to me. See, so he said Games Pass is on PC, Jimmy. So this is interesting. So to play anywhere games, you will be able to play on PC, which means I could do that. So I can start playing my games on Windows. He said Games Pass is not on PC. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Let's look it up now and find out definitively if it is. Because I don't think Games Pass is on PC either, because I didn't see it. Let's look it up. Xbox Games Pass on PC. Let's see what we got. Xbox Games Pass just got a lot better. all the Xbox Games Pass titles right now. They got a walkthrough for Game Pass. Why do you need a walkthrough for that? There's nothing coming up, so let me put on Windows 10. Let me see what happens. I don't see it because I know I didn't see it. I didn't see it on PC. Oh yeah, okay, so it's here in support. Can I use Xbox? There's a question. Somebody asked it. Is it true that I'm pregnant? Yes, it's true that I'm pregnant. Game Pass sound. Listen, Game Pass is definitely lit. Is Xbox Game Pass available in my market? Okay, how would I get it? Cancel. Yeah, we get into it, guys. We're about to find out right now. I'm going to give you the definitive answer right now. Can you use Game Pass on my Windows 10 PC? Here we go. Here is the question. Here is the question. It says, can I use Game Pass on my Windows 10 PC? Xbox Game Pass can only be used on Xbox consoles. I'm gonna make this bigger for y'all. Pause. Pause. Y'all ain't gonna be able to read it. It says it right here. If you go to, I'm gonna tell you the page, Xbox support. It's right here. Xbox Game Pass FAQ. So you gotta type in. It says, I'm going to read it again. Can you use Xbox Game Pass on Windows 10 PC? Xbox Game Pass can only be used on Xbox One consoles. All right, so that means that you can't. Now, I read your name. I read your name. That's why I answered the troll comment. I read your name. I ain't going to answer no more, though. But, yeah, it says that. It says that. Predman, what's good? Yeah, all Microsoft Game Pass Day 1 games will be in there. Yep. Like I said, I can see Microsoft using that as a way to sell the service, so it's probably going to be in there. So, yeah. So, this is a reason to run out and buy an Xbox console, like I said before. If you have the Xbox console, for $10, you get access to the whole entire library. So, that's pretty dope. That's pretty freaking dope. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. You said I'm not buying it, but here's the thing, right? You're not buying an Xbox. Fine. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's a lot of reasons not to buy an Xbox, but once again, this is where it starts changing. See, I'll always tell y'all, there's no real reason to buy an Xbox One X at the moment, but if you don't own an Xbox console, this is a great reason to buy an Xbox console. Now, this is where the dynamic starts changing. This is a reason to buy an Xbox One X. Because now you can play the Xbox One enhanced games for $10 a month. You get access to Gears 4, 4K 60, which looks amazing on 4K, by the way, on the console with that HDR. I don't know what they did, but it looks really good. You got Halo 5, looks good in 4K. You have Assassin's Creed Origins. You got all these games that are in that library now, too. You're going to get State of Decay. You're going to get, look at me. I wasn't buying Sea of Thieves. I already got Games Pass. I will be playing Sea of Thieves now. So I'm going to be playing Sea of Thieves because I got it on my Games Pass that I already own. And, you know, you got Crackdown 3 whenever it drops. I don't even have to worry about buying it. I can just download it through Games Pass day one. Day one. It ain't like I got to wait till it goes on sale. Day one. I'm going to have it. This is a reason to buy an Xbox One and an Xbox One X. Yo, Analog Circle Podcast, I appreciate that, fam. Thank you. But yeah, man, this is the reason. So this is the game changer for Xbox. But then what does Sony do? Sony pulls up, hold on, God of War, takes a dump on this whole situation. So shout out to Sony, man, because y'all look like y'all strategically did that because clearly y'all knew about the God of War release date on Saturday. It was clear that Saturday, y'all was like, okay, the 23rd is the official date. Y'all clearly knew that since Saturday, which means y'all did it over the week, which means y'all knew before Saturday. But what did y'all do? Y'all waited till Sony made a huge announcement and y'all pulled up and crapped on it with a fucking great exclusive. Damn pony powder! Damn it, Sony. So anyway, I digress though. So once again, this is the game changer for Xbox. If you're a proud Xbox supporter, one of those console walk type guys, this is your day. you get to tell people that, yes, this is a reason to buy an Xbox. So the tide is changing for the Xbox community. Microsoft is pretty smart as well, because everybody, including myself, who downloads Sea of Thieves, who downloads Crackdown 3, that's going to count towards digital sales for this game, which I was never going to buy. I agree, Wes. They need a $99 a year pass. I will buy it. But once again, y'all got to follow the trends. If Microsoft is only offering monthly subscriptions and they're not offering yearly, that means they plan on raising that price. That price is just them testing the water. The $9.99, which is the price we all been paying who have it, they're testing the water. That means when these games come to this platform, when they start getting day one releases, AAA exclusives, then they're probably going to justify, hey, we went from $9.99 to $14.99. They're probably going to say $20, which I'm not going to like. I'm not going to like paying $20. I'm going to probably cancel it. But if you keep it around 10 to 15, I'll stick with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, Sony did what the PS Now in the beginning. Well, PlayStation Now is nowhere near as good a service as Xbox Game Pass. Honestly, it's so bad that you notice you don't see nobody comparing the services. You never see people compare PlayStation Now to Xbox Game Pass unless they compare them as, hey, you could use this subscription to get games. But they never actually put the services head to head because the PlayStation Now service is just so bad. PS Now is irrelevant. Well, a 6-month subscription to Game Pass is $6, but did they offer that subscription? Because if that's the case, I'll get it. I'll definitely get it. Let me think. Let me see. $3 months for $20? Where you see that at? Nah, $19 is not the same because 3 months is $30. So Xbox Game Pass. Let me look. I'm going to the page right now. Look in the store. Yeah, I'm going to the page right now. Because, see, I noticed they don't want to lock you in. Gift game. Okay, you can gift it. So let me see what happens if you gift it. They don't want to lock you in for too long on it, which is what I'm noticing. So that means that they want to change the price. Yeah, I don't look. You only get 1 month from them. So this means that they plan on raising the price. Like, that's 100% what that means. So they're definitely going to raise the price of this thing, man. 100%. You could tell. The writing is in the air, man. They're going to raise the price. Nah, they didn't have a 3-month option, but they probably got like a special, like he said. I'm not saying you didn't see 3 months for $19. You probably saw that. What that is one of those special offers. I would suggest you take it. Me personally, I'm going to look for that sale and I'm going to buy it. As soon as I see it, tomorrow, I'll buy it. I'll probably buy like 2 or 3 of them joints, actually. So, you know, that's the thing about it. If you could stack those up, get them. If you see them selling it like that, buy it. Because I'm telling you now, when you go to the site, I just looked on the site in front of y'all live. It says 14-day trial or 1-month subscription. That's it. They don't offer you like the Xbox Gold where you could get a 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, a year. It just says 1 month. That's because, like I said, they don't want y'all locked in for a year because probably when Sea of Thieves come out, they're going to raise the price because they're introducing these exclusive games. That's going to cost more money. They're probably going to want more money, so they're probably going to do that. It is 3M for 25. 3 for 25 ain't that great. But that's still a good lock-in price you should get. Because like I said, in 3 months, the price might be different. If you already bought it, then they can't change the price on something you already got. So that's a reason to get it. In Europe, 3 months is $14. Jesus, I would be all over that. But then again, they need y'all to have that service in Europe, so that's probably why it's cheaper. But if I was you, for $15, that's really a steal, man. You could play a lot of games if you didn't play them. Like I said, if you don't already own an Xbox, this is a reason to get one. This is a reason to get one right here. $75 people. I need more likes if y'all can, please. If y'all can, like the video, please. Because if I ever one day was to take the likes off, people are going to go, how come this video got XYZ amount of views and nobody liked the video? They're not going to remember that I had the likes disabled. They're going to sit in the chat under a troll account saying, oh, he botted this video because it don't got no likes when I unlock the likes. See, people are stupid. They don't, anything to cause a narrative. So thank you for liking the video. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, man. Jimmy, $50 is too much for Game Pass. It's not $50, bro. It's $10 a month, and when you don't want to play no games, you cancel it. You got to realize, you pay $10, you could play mad games. They got 100 games in there. Honestly, they got some crap in there. It's like half and half. Half the games you probably won't care about. The other half you will. Yup, what's good? But the thing is, for $10, you get a selection of games to play, man. It's like if you went to GameStop and brought those games, or you tried to rent them, you get to download 50, 100 games for $10 and play whatever you like out of that collection. You could click on all those games and own those games, and as long as you got a Game Pass collection, those games are there. But there's a catch, of course, like somebody said earlier. The only catch is when they remove the game from the library, then yeah, you no longer have access to it. Because once they remove it from Game Pass, it will disappear from your library. That's the only catch. Some of those games don't stay in the library because they're renting those games to the service, just like you're renting them from them. You get what I'm saying? Jimmy, can MS increase the 50 a month? I don't know what you mean by that, Finest. Can they increase what 50 a month? Red Dead will also be sweet on the Xbox One X. Yeah, man, I got Red Dead already. I think it's on there, ain't it? Because I played it on my, I got Red Dead Revolver, well, Red Dead Redemption 2, and I play it. It seemed like they removed games a year after they add them. Oh, that's what it is. It's like a rotation of the games. I didn't know that. But hold on, they didn't have Game Pass for a year yet, did they? Did they have it for a year already? I don't think they did. I don't think they had it for a year. Not yet. Yo, they canceled the GameStop rental deal. That was crazy. They canceled it like 3 days before they were supposed to announce it. They canceled it. They canceled it, man. You know what? It wasn't that great. That GameStop rental deal was really bad. All right, here's how that rental thing worked, right? All game rentals are just bad. GameStop's rental service was set up so that you had to pay $60 for 6 months, right? You take one game out, and you keep that one game. You take it back for another game. And whatever game you had after the 6 months was up, when you went to renew, you got to keep that game. That's terrible. Why would I pay $60 a month, right? And I can only play one game at a time, physical. I come to the store, I take one game from you, and I go home with it and play it. Then when I'm done, I bring it back for another one. Now, mind you, the game that I want may not even be available. So that means I got to take from whatever's available. Because if they do this rental service, y'all got to realize the games that they're going to have available to rent, there's going to be a limited quantity. So say you want to rent the new Batman game and you go there. You're going to be like, hey, let me get the new Batman. I'm on a rental. And like, oh, you have to buy it. We don't have nothing available to rent. So you're going to end up paying $60 and ended up with a bunch of crappy games. So they canceled it. They foresaw how crappy that idea was and they canceled the service. And they needed to because it was a bad idea. GameStop's rental plan was terrible. When I heard you only get one game at a time, that just deaded it for me. I said that. It was $60 for 6 months. But you only could rent one game at a time. That's the problem. And you keep the game at the end of the 6 months, which means okay, you pay $60. By the time you get to the 6 months and you keep a game, the game is probably going to be worth $10. You know what I'm saying? One of my most anticipated games, wish it was on PC. Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be on PC. You know that. Yeah, had it day one, dropped it for... Wait, what? Thought I don't play it. Jimmy, you excited that Lost Souls aside? I don't get what you mean. What's that comment? I didn't even read what he said before you deleted it. Oh, you just said LOL. True Rockstar will make us buy it over and over. I mean, 60 FPS. If you get 60 FPS on console, which I highly doubt, they pretty much all but said they're not going to do it. If you get 60 frames per second on console, it's not really a reason to buy it on PC. But that'll probably be the reason you get it on PC. Rockstar trash. Nah, they're definitely not trash. They just know how to milk you, man. They know how to milk us. Yeah, Sony definitely is sneaky. They had to release they forgot a war. They waited till Xbox made a good announcement, and then they dumped right on it with the announcement for God of War coming out. They definitely waited and held on to that. Did I see Far Cry system requirements for 4K 60? Nah, not really. I mean, at the end of the day, Ubisoft is going to keep the requirements kind of high. What is the requirement? You probably need a 1080, right? Nah, you definitely won't need 1080 SLI for Far Cry 4 to do 4K 60. And because Far Cry 5 is coming out in March. It's not going to need a SLI 1080 to do 4K 60. That's not true. Where did you see that at? That's the official announcement, or did somebody say that on the internet? I'm almost certain that's not true. He said, just woke up. What's the Xbox news? The Xbox news, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, and Crackdown 3 will all be available in the Games Pass program for Xbox One X, day one. So Xbox is going to start releasing all their exclusives digitally on the Games Pass service day one from now on going forward. That's the announcement from Xbox. And of course, Sony shitted on it with the announcement of God of War coming out April 20th. So Xbox is back, baby. So now we're going to have a whole lot more digital sales on our hands for the MPD boys to decipher all that digital versus physical and all that crap. All right? So there's going to be a whole lot of more console war ammunition floating around after that. No more game sales. Yeah, but they'll speculate. They'll speculate the sales. You know how that go. Game Pass killed PlayStation today. It definitely put a foot in their ass, but they put a foot back in Xbox ass with that release date because a lot of people wanted to know what it was. So. Oh, Smooth will definitely have a video up. He's probably recording one now, I'm sure. One double dipping. Jimmy, do you think the Xbox announcement... Jimmy, do you think the Xbox announcement is as big as the God of War? No, the Xbox announcement to me is bigger than the God of War announcement because we already knew God of War was coming sometime soon, early this year. So the Xbox announcement to me is bigger because remember, I was the one that said that this is something Xbox needs to do. So the fact that Xbox turned around and did it, to me, makes the announcement bigger. You never answered my question. Are you hyped more for Days Gone or State of Decay? Why? Both look good. I'm actually more excited for Days Gone because it uses the engine that I'm more likely catered to. But I am looking forward. I'm looking forward to State of Decay 2, but I already know what it is because it's a State of Decay sequel. So I already know what I'm getting with State of Decay 2. I pretty much kept in touch with Undead Labs. That's the people that made State of Decay 1. They pretty much added multiplayer support to the game. So that's pretty much what they did, and they polished it. So I already know what I'm getting. With Days Gone, this is a new IP, and it's using the engine that I look forward to using. And I actually like games that look like that. The whole Uncharted, or should I say the Last of Us type engine, the PlayStation engine, that's what they call it. The Unreal Engine, but it's modified for PlayStation. I actually like when they use that engine. So any game that Sony makes that uses that engine, I'm going to be looking forward to it. Plus, it's a new IP. So I would have to say I'm more excited for Days Gone. But I'm looking forward to State of Decay 2 because I want more of State of Decay. I want to see what they did with it. But Days Gone is a game that's like definitely something I'm more... If I had to pick, I would pick Days Gone over State of Decay 2. You're looking at Undead Labs, which is a small studio company, versus, you know, Days Gone, which is backed by Sony. Like, think about it. You already know which one is going to have the better experience. Somebody donated, and I don't know who it was. I didn't see that other donation. I'm sorry. I want to look through and see who that was. Okay. Oh, it was you, Guardian. That was what you said. Okay, I see it, Guardian. My bad, bro. But I would, I'm a huge fan of State of Decay. So that's the thing, like, I love State of Decay. I played it again. I'm playing it right now. I love State of Decay. I love it. I actually love it, man. That's one of those games I just like a lot. Anyway, I gotta go back to work, man. I'm in the yard. Like I said, I can't show my location because, you know, I'm currently in witness protection. You know, people have been tracking me down, posting my job and all that. So I gotta hide. I could no longer show my locations in public. I have to be on the low. The police is over here waiting for me to step out. You know, they gotta escort me. It is what it is. Let me stop making fun of this shit for something bad really happened, right? Nah, but for real, God bless everybody though. But sorry, man, I can't, you know, show y'all where I'm at, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a new location and I can't post it because then people gonna be trying to figure out where this is. All right? Unfortunately, that's the YouTube life. So let me go lay down and have my baby because, you know, I'm pregnant. I'm out of here, yo. Yo, peace and love to everybody out there, man. God bless everyone, man. All y'all have a good and productive day, man. Thank you to everybody that stopped by. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for leaving a comment. Thank you for the support, period, man. Peace. God bless everybody, man. And, you know, like I say, man, pray for me. Peace.